Obesity is a major problem that doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon due to our culture and habits as a country. A body mass index of 30 is technically obese, and the average BMI in the United States according to the CDC is 31.9, with some states in much worse shape than others. So, if you are just curious like me, stick around because today I am going over the top 10 states in the United States with the highest rates of obesity. What's going on, everybody? My name is Trey and welcome to my channel Just Curious. In today's video, I am going over the states with the highest rates of obesity in the United States. The ranking today is based on data from the CDC and the State of Childhood Obesity and is based on the percentage of obese and overweight people in each state. By no means am I trying to hurt anyone's feelings today with this video. I am just simply going over the facts, and I hope that as a country we can get this under control for the sake of everyone's health and well-being. Now, before we get started with the list, please be sure to subscribe to the channel for more top 10s like this one. Also, hit that bell icon so you are notified anytime I post a new video. With that said, let's get on to number 10. At number 10, we have the state of Tennessee. Tennessee is an absolutely beautiful state that is filled with beautiful mountains and scenery. It also has a low cost of living and has no state income tax. It is home to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, which is one of the most visited national parks in the United States. I've driven through here many times and it never disappoints with the mountain views. Although there are some great things about it, Tennessee does have its problems when it comes to health. In Tennessee, 35.6% of the population is classified as obese. Next up at number 9, we have the state of South Carolina. South Carolina actually made it on my worst state to live video recently, so check out that video above to see where it ranked on that list. South Carolina is a very beautiful state with some interesting cities such as Charleston, which is one of the oldest cities in the United States, as well as Myrtle Beach, which is a pretty large tourist destination for the state. Although it is gorgeous, South Carolina does rank low in healthcare in many other areas, and in South Carolina, 36.2% of the population is classified as obese. At number 8, we have the state of Oklahoma. Oklahoma does have good things about it, such as a low cost of living and good infrastructure, to name a few, but it is definitely a state that has its issues, such as being ranked poorly in education, healthcare, and having a high crime rate. There's obviously a problem here in Oklahoma when it comes to health, because in Oklahoma, 36.4% of the population is classified as obese. Coming in at number 7, we have the state of Arkansas. Poor Arkansas can't seem to catch a break and continues to make my list for negative things, unfortunately, although I think the state has a lot of potential. Like pretty much all of the states on this list, the cost of living is quite low in Arkansas, which is good. It also has very nice weather and there are plenty of outdoor activities, but the high crime rate and poor healthcare overshadows the positive things about the state. In Arkansas, 36.4% of the population is classified as obese. At number 6, we have the state of Kentucky. I grew up pretty much on the border of Kentucky at the very bottom of southern Indiana, so this is no surprise to me. Kentucky is very similar to Indiana in many ways and faces a lot of the same issues. I actually like a lot of things about Kentucky, such as its low cost of living and beautiful scenery in some areas. Kentucky does have its pros, but it does rank low in many areas, and healthcare is definitely one of those. In Kentucky, 36.6% of the population is classified as obese. Speaking of Indiana, at number 5, we have my home state of Indiana. This one is honestly not a surprise to me with the type of culture that I experienced living there for over 25 years. There really isn't much to do in most of the cities in Indiana other than going out to eat in most cases, which could definitely be a reason why it ranks so poorly when it comes to health. In fact, my hometown of Evansville, Indiana actually hosts one of the largest street festivals in the United States every year called the Fall Festival, and it is basically a week-long festival of eating nothing but fried junk food. Indiana does have some great things about it, but it does rank high in terms of obesity rates, and in Indiana, 36.8% of the population is classified as obese. Next up at number 4, we have the state of Louisiana. I feel bad for a lot of the states on this list because they continuously make it onto my list for the wrong reasons. Louisiana is rated in the bottom 5 of healthcare, education, economy, opportunity, and has the worst crime rate in the United States. It definitely has great regional foods in the area and a low cost of living, which is nice, but it has so many downsides which are really unfortunate. And in Louisiana, 38.1% of the population is classified as obese. At number 3, we have the state of Alabama. Now, unfortunately, Alabama has a lot of issues that need to be fixed as well. It ranks poorly in education and also has a very high crime rate. It is also at the bottom when it comes to healthcare, which is a major reason why it makes it onto this list. The South is known for delicious comfort food and barbecue, which is good, but not necessarily good for your health, obviously. Anyways, in Alabama, 39% of the population is classified as obese. Next up at number 2, we have the state of West Virginia. Just like Arkansas, West Virginia is very affordable and has a ton of outdoor activities you can do. West Virginia might be the place for you if you don't like to be around a lot of people and crowds. For instance, the biggest city in West Virginia is Charleston and only has a population of around 45,000 people. That sounds like heaven to me because I probably have 45,000 people within a 3-mile radius of where I live in Florida. Anyways, the state has a lot of issues when it comes to healthcare, and in West Virginia, 39.1% of the population is classified as obese. Now, before we move on to number 1, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video so far. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well so you can see more top 10 videos like this one. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I really enjoy sharing a common interest with you all. And with that said, let's get on to number 1. At number 1 for the most obese state in the United States, we have Mississippi. Mississippi is the clear winner by a decent amount, and that is not all that is wrong with the state. It also ranks very poorly in opportunity, infrastructure, education, and is actually ranked dead last in healthcare, which makes sense considering that it is the most obese state. It is unfortunate that the state deals with so many issues, and we can only hope for the sake of their residents that it will get better. But in Mississippi, 39.7% of the population is classified as obese. Okay everybody, that does it today for the top 10 most obese states in the United States. Now this is a major problem that we are dealing with in the country, and it only seems to be getting worse, unfortunately. But anyways, if you liked the video today, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, comment down below what topics you'd like me to cover in future videos. I'd like to say to all my viewers that you all are awesome, and I appreciate you all watching more than you can imagine. I hope you all have a great day, and I wish you all nothing but the best.